today we have a new quest, a new problem, a new challenge we're going to tackle together and hopefully learn something. Let's assume there's a madwoman agency, just like the madmen agency. Of course, there has to be a madwoman ad agency. And they're trying to help push this dog collar. It's a revolutionary dog collar. It's actually called the revolutionary dog collar. It's actually the most comfortable dog collar. So they realize that they don't really need to sell this thing. They just need to put it in front of people for the lowest price possible, and this thing will sell like cheesecakes or whatever. It'll sell like Teslas. It'll sell like the best product you've ever heard of, Coca-Cola. It'll sell better than Coke cans. So, they paid people to create. They paid freelancers in India to accumulate a list of influencers. So the freelancers in India gave them a list like this with dog influencers, but they didn't really the list isn't targeting who they really want to reach. They want to reach influencers, dog influencers that have 50,000 or less followers because they're more affordable to lowball on brand deals. So they don't want to spend a bunch of money paying influencers that are, they're like, oh, I have 100K, I need 100K to promote for 100K. So they're like, no go, we have $5 for you. We have $5 to reach your, $50,000 or less. The marketing budget was only maybe $1,000. So, so working for them, where we come in to take this object of list, this nice, beautiful data, and turn it into another object in the same format. Uh-oh, my alarm just started going off. Oh well, we'll have bird sounds in the back. Okay, so we're gonna create a new object from this, but it's gonna have the influencers that the madwoman would be interested in reaching out to and making lowball offers to. So first thing I want to do is turn the influencers object into an array format in order to be able to filter through. So we could go one by one, I guess, through these. I don't really know if there's an effective way to do that. There's a really nice method called filter on arrays, which would allow us to really just filter and create a new array easily that I know of. So that's kind of the way I want to tackle it. So let's do that. So we have our const filterable array of doggy influencers equals doggy influencers. Oh, sorry, object entries is a method that's going to turn an object into a filterable array. Therefore, we're going to just plug in doggy influencers, and that should have been the trick. Let's check. Filtered array of doggy influencers. Boom. We have an array size of 26, and has turned the object keys and values into other arrays. So array within an array, with the first item of the array being the keys and the second item being popularity. So next up, we're going to filter through what's relevant from this, and we're going to put it into a new array. Const new filtered array with only 50K or less followers equals. So now how do we do this? We need to filter through filterable or doggy array of influencers filter. Okay, then we have how we did it. Filter x. Gonna go through the x would be, I guess, each item individually, and of course the filter method checks for the truthiness in this x value. If it is, it's going to put that item into a new array here. So let's see if I did it wrong. I really might have. So x return if x would be, I'm guessing, this item. I'm going to check this one. So x of 1 would be the index of that. X of 0 would be the key. So x of 1 is less than 50,000. It's going to return and put it into a new filtered array potentially. So I didn't remember the syntax wrong. This should work. Not, figure it out. Boom. All right. Boom. We went down to 14 influencers, and it's still an array within an array. So we pretty much found the people we want to work with. We want to present this back to the madwoman, of course, and we don't want them to get mad. And they probably expect it the same way they gave us the data, right? That's usually how it goes. Therefore, we need to turn this back into an object like this. And there happens to be actually a method to help us do that. So let's first find a place to save this new object. So const, let's name it set of object of new object of filtered doggy influencers equals object from entries. We'll reverse the damage done by entries. So we should be able to plug in this format, new filtered array, which is the exact format that happens when we do the entries method, and it should reverse it. So new filtered array with 50K or less followers, and we turned it into, also logging out this now. Boom, it's turned into an object again. So let's console log our first object to see what really happened. Console, what was the name? Doggy influencers object. Boom. So we went from this big list into smaller list. You can see Dog Manor Bootcamp, not within our budget, so not there. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to get better at my presentation. I'm working on my accent, and my coding skills to bring you the best videos every so often. Hope you guys have a good one. Don't stop learning.